If you are a professional service business owner who is sick of the constant back and forth with growing and scaling and growing and scaling, then you are probably ready to hire a fractional CMO. Hi, my name is Carrie. I am a fractional CMO and growth consultant for professional service business owners. I love helping them to scale their revenue in a really sustainable way so that they can maximize their profits, but also do it without having to work a ton of hours in their business. By the end of this video, what you're going to find out is you're going to know the 3 key signs that will let you know if you are ready to hire a fractional CMO for your professional service business. The first sign that you know that you're probably ready to hire a fractional CMO, this is the most important one, is that you're an established business. So let's kind of define what that means. You're established, you've been in business for a while. There is some revenue kind of expectations, but you're definitely not new to business. You have a really clear understanding of your ideal client, who you work with, how you serve them. You have fully developed offers or services. So whether you're doing some digital offers and some services or just straight professional services, you know and are really developed and experienced in those services. That's really key. You have a proven framework or methodology that you are probably using with your clientele, whether it's in your digital offers or in your services. And that's really, really key to help you know that you are ready to be hiring somebody to help you in your marketing, is if you are established and have a really solid idea of what the strategy is and the plans and how you help your ideal clients. Let me give you an example of a client of mine that is a sign that they were ready to hire me as their fractional CMO. So an example of a client that I have worked with is she was a very experienced, very well thought of, and had a great track record as a consultant. But she also had developed a really wonderful and proven offer of a coaching program and mastermind as well, in addition to offering her one-to-one consulting services, both digitally and in person. So she had already developed a completely wonderful and proven services offer and her coaching and mastermind program as well. She had a proven framework with how she worked with her consulting clients, and then was teaching her coaching program and mastermind the methodologies of how she works with her own coaching clients, which is really great. So she was fully vetted and ready to go in terms of having proven offers, having proven services that were valid and effective and working well for her. A second sign, a key indicator that you may be ready to hire a fractional CMO, is that your revenue is above $500,000 a year. Ideally, you're probably closer to more like $750,000, or you're already at 7 figures. But even if you're at $500,000, sometimes that can be a really great indicator that you're going to need some support in this area. So revenue is not an issue for people at this stage. So clients that I work with, revenue is not an issue. They're not worried about cash flow. They have consistent revenue that is coming in. They know where their revenue is coming from. They're not really looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. So this is our great indicators revenue-wise. You have consistent revenue. You know where it's coming from. You're not looking for a get-rich-quick scheme at all, which is really, really important as you're making the move from growing your business to scaling your business. With our clients, money is not the concern. They're not worried necessarily about making money to survive. What they're looking for, and this has been the case with almost all of my clients, is that they are now looking for ways to scale and increase their revenue without having to do everything themselves. They are not interested in doing more in the business work. They don't want to burn out. They actually want to get out of working in the business, and they want to also make more money. And so that's the biggest thing that I have seen with all of our clients, is that it's not about having more cash. It's about having more revenue for the long haul. And that's the biggest difference and key indicator that you can see if you're ready to bring on a fractional CMO. Okay, so I'm curious, what are the main priorities in your business right now? Is it growing? Are you scaling? Or are you trying to sustain right now? Let me know in the comments. Okay, number 3, key indicator to let you know if you are ready to hire a fractional CMO for your business. If you are tired of handling the marketing and growth and all the things that go with that on your own. So typically, people at this stage are also super tired of being the sole person who's responsible for the marketing and the growth, the vision casting of their business. It can be very, very exhausting to have to oversee all of the strategies, all the launches, all the marketing projects, the team members involved, the vendors that they might be working with, in addition to actually offering the services that they provide. And they may miss big opportunities for growth because they're in their business day to day, which can be very, very, very hard. Oftentimes, the details, opportunities can get missed because they are pulled in a lot of different directions and they don't really know what they don't know. So when you're in the midst of your business, you can sometimes not see things really clearly. And honestly, you may be in a situation, has been the case with our clients, where you may not know what is the right next step. Which direction should you go in? Because again, the mental load that you're experiencing because you're having to handle the responsibilities of being the business owner, the CEO, and you're the chief marketing officer of your own business. That's really a lot of mental load and can cause people to be very confused and just not quite sure what the best next step is for their business. Let's talk about a client example for this key point number 3. So we had a client that they knew they needed to be more consistent in selling. They didn't have the time to really plan and execute anything. They were so busy, so busy doing all these different tactical things. They were actually having to do a lot of the marketing strategy and planning on their own, but they also had to oversee all the projects and they even had to do some of the tech. It was very, very challenging for this client. So when they brought me and my team on as a fractional CMO, we were able to implement a strategy that allowed her to consistently sell more without having to do more work because she didn't have to be the one overseeing all the projects. I was the one that helped set the strategy. We set all the project planning for it. I was the one that corralled all the team members. And because we were able to do that and communicate with the team and organize the vendors and all the things, we were actually able to 2x her revenue in Q1. We doubled the original goal that we had for Q1, which was so exciting because I was able to come in and help take all of that off her plate so she could breathe and focus on what she needed to focus on. Thank you so much for watching this video. These are the 3 signs that you are ready to hire a fractional CMO in your business. So regardless of whether you're ready right now or not, I want to invite you to join us in accessing our free training, which is great for anybody, whether you are at the phase of hiring one or not. It's called Simplify to Scale Workshop. Make sure you check it out with the link in the description below. You can access it totally for free. I look forward to seeing you again in this next video that we have coming out. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more tips on marketing and growth strategies for your professional service business.